What happens when a global superstar casually eats barbecue alone in public? Why is the internet divided over spaghetti lyrics? And which rookie group is rewriting K-pop history in just 3 months? Buckle up, because today's tea is piping hot. Let's dive right into the moment that had ARMY absolutely losing their minds. BTS's Jungkook was recently spotted eating Korean barbecue, alone, in public, and the photos went absolutely viral. No disguise, no manager, no chaos, just Jungkook and his barbecue. This man walked into a regular restaurant, dressed up looking absolutely stunning, like he was about to attend a photo shoot, and casually ate his meal, while everyone could clearly see it was the Jungkook. Photos and videos spread across social media like wildfire. Lucky fans at the same restaurant couldn't believe their eyes, and Jungkook, completely cool about it. He even took pictures with fans who approached him. Korean netizens found the whole thing hilarious and endearing. One person wrote, "Isn't he an introvert? It's amazing he can eat at a K-barbecue place by himself." Another fan captured the energy perfectly. Rather because he's an introvert, he'd rather eat by himself than call people to come eat with him. But what really got everyone talking was his outfit. He was dressed up in stylish clothing instead of casual wear, looking like he stepped straight out of a drama. One comment summed it up. "He looks so handsome that even if he wasn't a celebrity, I bet everyone would be staring at him." Some fans initially wondered if the photos were AI generated because the scene looked too perfect. Nope, 100% authentic. More fans shared their photos with him to prove it. What I love about this, it shows Jungkook's genuine personality. Despite being one of the most famous people on the planet, he still enjoys simple pleasures. Grabbing dinner at his neighborhood restaurant, being himself, no performance, no pretense. While some celebrities would never dream of dining alone in public, Jungkook just does his thing. And that authenticity, that's exactly why fans love him. But while Jungkook was melting hearts, another fandom was about to face something way more serious. And just when things looked peaceful in K-pop, the storm hit, and it started inside the NewJeans fandom. Things just got really messy in the NewJeans fandom. A major fanbase called Team Bunnies, which had been raising money to fight malicious posts, was referred to the juvenile division of the family court. The plot twist? The organizer is reportedly a minor. Prosecutors said the fanbase broke Korea's strict fundraising law without even realizing it. The Seoul prosecutor's office referred this person to the juvenile division instead of pursuing criminal charges because of their age. One legal source explained, "It's highly likely this happened due to a lack of understanding of the laws. We felt the case was not worthy of punishment." Here's the backstory. Team Bunnies was formed last year during the chaos between HYBE and K-BORA. They launched a massive fundraising campaign to counter malicious posts about NewJeans, and it exploded. They raised over 50 million Korean won, around $35,000 US, in just 8 hours. 8 hours. But here's where things went wrong. Under Korean law, any fundraising exceeding 10 million won must be officially registered with authorities. Team Bunnies didn't know this. So now those donations are frozen while the investigation continues. Korean netizens weren't kind. Comments flooded in. Even if a minor stepped in, with a fan base that large, they should have stopped it. Did they intentionally use a minor to take the fall? Such a strange fandom. Look, it's completely understandable that fans want to protect their idols, especially in a toxic online environment. But this case shows just how tricky things get when passion crosses legal lines. Even with good intentions, you can end up in serious trouble. It's wild, right? Something meant to protect idols ended up turning into a courtroom mess. What's striking is how this shows the evolution of modern fandoms. This isn't just about streaming or voting anymore. Fans are handling tens of thousands of dollars. That level of involvement requires serious responsibility and legal knowledge. So here's my question. Was this a harmless mistake by passionate fans? Or should fandoms take much more responsibility when handling money for idols? One fandom's passion had taken things too far. But one idol decided to take justice into her own hands. From fandom legal troubles to individual legal battles, our next story shows what happens when an idol fights back against cyberbullying. A Korean netizen who posted a harsh comment toward NewJeans member Hanni has avoided a criminal record after reaching a settlement with her. This case shows just how complicated online defamation gets in Korea. The Seoul Southern District Court dismissed the prosecution after Hanni withdrew her complaint. The controversy began in October 2024 when this person commented under a news article about Hanni's emotional testimony at the National Assembly, where she tearfully spoke about feeling mistreated within HYBE. The comment mocked her credibility, questioned her emotions, crossed the line. The person was charged with criminal insult. Under Korean law, that can mean up to 1 year of imprisonment or a fine of around $1,500. Prosecutors initially decided on formal trial, suggesting they took it seriously. But before sentencing, both parties reached an agreement. Here's where Korean law gets interesting. Insult is a crime requiring a complaint. Once the victim withdraws it, the court can't proceed with punishment. So after the settlement, the case was dismissed. But there's another layer. The labor harassment allegations Hanni raised against HYBE weren't recognized by the Ministry of Employment and Labor. Why? Because Hanni doesn't fall under the employee category. As a celebrity under a management contract, she's classified as a special type worker, an independent contractor, meaning certain labor protections don't apply. It's easy to forget idols are human too. Behind the spotlight, it takes courage to forgive and move on. This case shows just how messy things get when fame meets the internet. Hanni could take legal action against malicious comments. That's progress. But her broader workplace complaints couldn't be addressed through labor law. That reveals a gap in the system that needs fixing. And speaking of things the internet can't agree on, our next story involves a diss track, dinner metaphors, and a whole lot of confusion. From serious legal battles to lyrics that have people questioning reality, let's talk about Spaghetti. SSERAFIM's new track featuring BTS's J-Hope has the internet split faster than noodles in boiling water. The lyrics are wild, the interpretations even wilder, and the comment sections practically finishing the song for them. Imagine writing a diss track disguised as dinner talk. That's basically what SSERAFIM just did. The song includes lines about spaghetti stuck in teeth. Sounds silly at first, right? But the more you think about it, the more genius it becomes. The song paints this image of haters who can't stop thinking about SSERAFIM, like that one piece of spaghetti you can't get out of your head. The logic is simple. If you hate them, but still click, comment, and stream every comeback just to complain, congratulations, you're actually part of the fan base now. They're basically saying, we live rent-free in your mind. Fans online are having the time of their lives. One wrote, the comments complete the song. The more people get triggered, the tastier the spaghetti gets. It's literally performance art. And honestly, they're not wrong. Every hate comment proves the song's point, but not everyone's buying it. Critics side-eye the song because it was produced by Bang Si-hyuk. They say this mock the haters style is his signature move, building fandom unity by pointing out critics. Some think it's manipulative. Others argue that's what makes it genius. Member Ha Yeonjin gave an interesting explanation. She said it even blocked she basically told him whether they think it's forward or it's like an ongoing social experiment. Haters hate. That triggers conversation, which brings attention, which boosts streams, which feeds the we're in your head concept. A flawless circle of chaos. As one person said, since Anti-Fragile, it's been a recurring modern art piece where the haters complete the song. So is this a lyrical masterpiece disguised as a meme? Or producer manipulation disguised as confidence? At this point, I can't tell if I'm analyzing a pop song or a marketing thesis. But one thing's certain. If haters keep feeding the narrative, SSERAFIM's table will never run out of spaghetti. And while the internet was debating spaghetti, another group was rewriting K-pop history altogether. From controversial lyrics to undeniable talent, let's talk about a rookie group making everyone forget they just debuted. HYBE might have done it again. Their newest boy group, CATRIS, is proving rookies can shake up the entire K-pop scene. And all it took was one performance. At the 2025 Korea TikTok Awards, CATRIS delivered a show-stopping stage. And it was giving major veteran energy. Despite debuting less than 3 months ago, their performance is blowing up everywhere. During their performance, the 5 members went off, literally off the stage. They danced right up to the audience, jumped on tables, interacted with other idols in the crowd, lights flashing, fans screaming, the stage shaking, and these rookies owned every second of it. What stunned everyone was how effortlessly they balanced live rapping with their audio setup, perfectly synced with their track's vibe. That edgy, experimental sound HYBE is known for. but with precision and confidence you don't expect from rookies. Social media has been buzzing non-stop. Comments are flooding everywhere. CATRIS the monster rookie. Something is in the air at HYBE. This group is barely 3 months old. They're way too good at their jobs for someone who debuted 2 months ago. My favorite comment? Nah, they're insanely good at their jobs. It's almost scary. As clips continue spreading, CATRIS has been trending across platforms. Many are already predicting they'll be one of the top 5th-generation boy groups, if not the breakout act of 2025. What makes CATRIS particularly interesting is their timing. They're entering a saturated market yet standing out immediately. Their confidence, stage presence, technical skills, they make people forget they're rookies. With such an explosive start, they're proving the rookie label doesn't mean inexperienced. HYBE trained them to perform like professionals from day one. They're not just performing. They're proving that confidence can be louder than experience. At this rate, CATRIS isn't just joining K-pop. They're rewriting the rookie rulebook, setting new standards for debut performances. The question isn't whether they'll succeed. That seems guaranteed. The real question is, how far can they go? So, which story blew your mind most? Jungkook's solo night out or SSERAFIM's spaghetti madness? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button, and subscribe, because next week's tea is even hotter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.